To this episode of Shift. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. Thank you for stopping by. Today, I just wanted to chat with you for a little bit. I wanted to talk with you to get your feedback. Please leave a comment below. One, it's great. Two, nah. Three, I'm never coming back. But just let us know what's your feedback on Shift. Let us know if it's been impactful for you. Have we been able to touch your life in any way? Is it able to give you that shift, that little tiny move to keep going minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour, as you face very different situations in your life? So I don't really have a message today other than I want to hear from you, because shift is about you. Shift is about working together to get to a finish line and a goal together. I'm not bracing somewhere to be there by myself. I'm here to serve you. I'm here and I show up every day because I believe that God wants me to be here for you. And I need you to take advantage of that. I need you to say, yes, Palmonia, it's great. I see the difference. I look forward to it. And also, I have a story, because we need your story. We did the survey. Thank you for those of you who did complete that survey. And many of you said you'd like to have more stories with, people being interviewed, sharing their story. But you are the people. You are the individuals. I need you to contact me. I'm willing to do it by Skype and Zoom and all the other options that we have. But you have to be willing to say, okay, I'm going to be vulnerable. It's not easy being vulnerable. It's not easy putting you out there. But what I know is when you do that, you break something. You break that chain of anxiety. You break the chain of sometimes even depression. You break the chain of fear. You break whatever it is that holds you hostage, that when you try to go forward, it comes up as a negative chatter and remind you that, oh, you can't. Because that's what it likes to tell you. When it shows up, it goes, you can't, or you're not worthy, or you shouldn't be. So Shift Nation, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, tonight, if you're watching this, and when you watch the programs, or when you go through life and you go through your days, you have those moments when the you can't and you shouldn't and you don't deserve, or any of those thoughts that come up, then I need you to get in touch with me. You have a story. Yes, and we need it. But most of all, not just we, one person. There is one person that goes to bed every night praying, crying, God, help me. And they're waiting on you. They're waiting for your story to say, oh my goodness, I can do it too. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Leah and Alexis. You just upset my recording, but that's okay. I love you. So, like I was saying, there are people who are going to bed at night praying for help. And you are that help. But because you've been made to feel that what you have is not valuable, you don't offer that help to anyone. Can I encourage you to change that today? Can I encourage you to make that shift from my story is not worth something to one person needs my story. One person is waiting for my story in order to keep living, in order to get the shift that they need to create what it is they're supposed to create. Because the reality of it is there is one person that is waiting for that one person that is waiting on you. So can you show up for us? We need you. It's not about Palmonia Gordon. It's about you. It's about you shifting. It's about you sharing. It's about the community that comes together and says, yes, together we can, and we will, and we do it together. My website, my email is palmoniag@gmail.com. My website is just like my name, palmoniagordon.com. You can get me on Facebook. You can get me on Twitter. You can get me on Instagram. You can get me on LinkedIn. Just do Palmonia Gordon. If you Google Palmonia, I'm going to pop up. So can we start today the shift that we're going to take into 2019? Where we know that, okay, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for one person. Is that one person your child? Is that one person a coworker? Is that one person a family member? If you can't think of the one person, put a face to it. I did what I did, a lot of it for my daughter, because I experienced abuse, and when I had my baby girl, I saw me. And I realized I had to do something different to make sure her path is nothing like the one I experienced. Thank you, Shift Nation. I love you. Like I said, I didn't really have a message today. I just wanted to talk to you, help you to understand that what we're doing here, it's not just a video that you watch. It's lives that we're changing, we're impacting, and those lives are our own. Those lives are your life, my life, or children's life, or neighbors' lives, or co-workers' life. But we have to show up in order to be effective. We have to share our story. You don't have to share all the gory detail, but you can share enough that will make somebody know that, yes, I too can keep going forward. Thank you. I love you. Like the second hand on the clock, please take 60 tiny moves. And that 60 minute becomes a minute, and the minute becomes an hour. And before you know it, you'll be a brand new person. Look at me. If you had seen me a year from ago, or 2 years ago, or 4 years ago, totally different person. But the thing is, I kept shifting. And I want you to keep shifting, because I know what happens when you do. Have a good day. Bye.